Okay, let's get it. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Sean from Collector's Closet, coming at you with another review. And today we're going to take a look at a product from Bandai, Tamashii Nations, Gundam Universe, Gundam Exia. This is the Trans Am mode, GU-SP02. This is a Target exclusive. So Bandai Bandits. We got some redeeming to do for that Stranger Things figure that I did a review on. That thing was terrible. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. Now, I'm going to go ahead and keep it 100. Bandai Tamashii Nations does make some great figures. You know, the Dragon Ball line. This guy here, dope. And of course, all of the other, Dragon Ball figures. But that Stranger Things guy, man, he was terrible. Anyway, let's get straight into it. I have done one other review of a Gundam Universe figure, which I thought was pretty cool. So I saw this one, figured I'll go ahead and pick it up and do a review on it. Taking a look at the box, we just get a nice computer generated image here, as well as the figure showing off some of the accessories in that small plastic window. Hasbro, pay attention. Don't get rid of the entire, they've already made the decision, but I think they should go along with something like this. Hell, even, let's see, the Transformers, this is the Legacy. I forgot what class this is again, but how they have the little small open window showing the figure. I think those no window boxes, man, we're going to have some issues with that. On the side, you get a image of the figure here. On the back, you get some little bit of instructions showing the action and articulation. Here's some other figures that are in this particular wave. You get some more info here. Yada, yada, yada. 15 and older. You get a nice little bio up here at the top. Not sure if you guys can see that. More than welcome to pause it. Read it for yourself. On the other side, GN001 Gundam Exia Trans Am mode. GU-SP02. Right there at the bottom. Anyway, let's go ahead and get our knife in. Crack this thing open. And we're going to do this one. We're going to tackle it straight from the side. You know how we do it. We unbox live, uncut, raw, no editing allowed. That way you guys get an idea of what to expect when you get yours. All right. But in the comments, let me know if you guys collect this Gundam Universe figures. I like how it's packaged. Get some clamshell and some instructions here. I'm gonna leave this out, man, because when I did the last one, I was kind of lost on where things should go. But yeah, let's put that to the side. Okay, so we back at it. Had to get my dog. I heard him down there getting into something. So anyway, here we go. Clamshell. And is it taped? Nope, not taped. Just lift that up. Bong. Bong. We're going to foul that top shell. And let's go straight into it. He comes with a lot of accessories. I think this thing was 25 bucks, $24.99. Let's see if it's worth it. Has two swords. I really do like this pink. Light pink. One is longer than the other. Gray plastic for the handle. There's that. These things are kind of sharp. And not pliable. Honestly, I do love when companies aren't making these pliable, like, not necessarily that gummy shit, right? All right. He comes with this big ass sword. And I'm not sure if the camera is doing it justice, but it looks like some shimmery glitter going on the what color would you call that? Burgundy. Nice pink. Big silver blade. And that does articulate. That's pretty dope. On the back side, you get some purple. And it's also shimmery. But yeah, I really do like that. 15 and up, be careful. This is super, super duper pointy and sharp. And we get some alternate hands. Let's see. Have a ball joint attached to it. This is a gripping hand. And you get a trigger finger hand. Just done in a gunmetal gray or black plastic. And you have, I think I may be missing one, to be honest, unless something fell out. Let's see. But you can see the indent here, like something was supposed to be right here. I think these were down in here. Definitely looks like I'm missing something. Oh, okay. There is 4 of them. Let's get this guy in the back. So he has these 4. I'm not sure what the hell they are. But I usually don't go for the instructions, but with these guys, man, like I said, man, I gotta check out the instructions. And we're gonna check it out together. Warning, sharp. Okay, so shield can be removed off of the blade, the big blade. So this shield, okay, check that out. So you can use this as a shield. Just pegs on there. Nice and sturdy. Let's see. What else we got going on? Use this piece here for the stand. Just pegs right in the tank area. So we're not going to use that. Alternate interchangeable hands. The blades. And it looks like blades. Let's see. Trying to figure out. See the blades get. Okay, so these go on the back. So let's go ahead and get these ported on. Let's see. Okay, so I see the pegs here, 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 and here. They all seem to be about, yeah, they're the exact same. And that's how they're shaped. And I think it faces upward. There's one. And they're not keyed or anything like that. So, but on the picture, it shows them facing upward. So that's how we're going to do it. It's 2. And I'll tell you straight up, the paint on this thing is crazy. The plastic the colors that they're choosing to use is crazy. Looks dope as hell. He feels very, very good. Look at these little metallic pinks. Let me get some light shining on this guy. Get some additional light. Give me a second. Let's see. All right, there we go. Back in business. So you see this pink here has a nice little shimmer to it. Get that maroonish color here. Nice red right here. Nice little shimmer to it. Matte red in here. Matte red or orange down here. Get this nice reddish shimmery color as well. Get some burnt orange going on here and here. The face is done exceptionally well. Look at those green eyes. Metallic green eyes. The helmet is, man, this thing is dope as hell. Yo, I only own one other, let me file this, Gundam figure. And, man, I might be slipping into another collection, man. I don't know. But this guy is dope as hell. Now, here you can port the weapons like so. See the little, isn't it? Now, let me just double check. Okay, so yeah, right here and right there, these just port on. Bong. And bong. There we go. And this side keeps falling out. Just ports in. But they do articulate. That one just came out. Look. Okay, so this side is definitely giving me a hard time. Got me my little backdrop shit going crazy. There we go. This side is just moving a little too much. Okay, so they're falling off way too easy. And that's, I am handling the figure and they're not ported in too strong. This just fell off. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to relax. I feel like these things could be, I thought they, yeah, so it does articulate, but you got to be careful. It just pops right off. Not the biggest deal in the world, but it is worth mentioning. But he looks phenomenal. I will say that. He looks really good. Now, is there a place to port this? Now, he does come with fists in the packaging. Let's see. So if you see here, that looks like that's the shield. You know what? Let's take it to the box. Why not? Okay. So he's just holding that sword, that big ass sword right here. So let's get that. Let's swap out one of these hands. And we're about to go over articulation, of course. But I'm just playing with it right now. And that pegs in pretty good. Swap out this hand as well. So we can get some weapon holding hands in there. There's that. And let's see how he holds this. Let's see. It's a big ass sword. I'm trying to figure out where he would actually hold it. Let's see. That thumb is bent in too much. But let's do this. Let's take that off. And let's try to wiggle this on there. Feel like I'm struggling, but hey, we in this together, right? Does he hold it here? I'm trying to figure out where he holds the damn thing. Okay. So he does. He holds it here. And you guys are probably like, dude, you're putting it on wrong. So that's how he holds it. Let's plug that back on. And let's see if we can get that in there. And pieces are falling off. So you do want to keep that in mind. If you're going to be handling this guy, all this shit is just falling straight the fuck off. So I'm not sure how much I like that. It is kind of annoying. But we're doing it in real time, so you guys know what to expect. Right? A little bit of editing like I just did for my dog, but let's see. All right, that just fell out way too easy. You know what? Oh, man. It's kind of finicky, man. If you're going to be handling this guy, it definitely is kind of finicky. Like, these are falling off. So let's set this shit to the side for right now. Let's go straight over articulation. See what this guy could do. The head is just on a ball peg. So let's part that back on as soon as I try to lift it. All right. So he looks up that high. He can look down quite a bit, but be careful because I think now I remember this Gundam shit, man. The shit just falls off way too easy. But he can look down side to side and he get crazy amount of tilt for expression. So that's pretty good. These shoulder, damn it. Okay, I'm going to take all this shit off. These shoulder pads can hinge. They're on the ball, if you can see up in there. So they kind of hinge and move, rotate around. The shoulders can lift up. Let's see. This side seems not want to lift up no further than this. Let's move that up. So you can get a bit of a T-pose, right? You get bicep swivel. You are double jointed at the elbow. That looks pretty good. And it's smooth, buttery articulation. He's on the ball at the abs. You get some rotation, not much. You can only turn about that far and that far. Is it tilt? You get very minimum movement up at that top. For the bottom, nothing. So, yeah, that sucks. You really don't get much movement. And it's only done at that ab cut. For the wrist, they do rotate, and it's on that ball so you can get it to hinge. You don't move up and down, in and out. So that's pretty cool. Let's see the legs. Legs go out only about that far. And it starts to run into its body because of how this is molded. He kicks forward. Let's see. So the skirts here, they feel like they move. But I can't tell. Yeah, they move, but they're tight. So they do lift up out of the way. And you still can't get much because of where this is pegged into. It runs right into that. So he can only kick up that far. Going back, you get a lot of back rotation. He is... Let's see. It's double jointed, but you don't get much. You only get about 90 degrees. But it's buttery smooth. So, yeah, I like that. But as far as getting this leg up, not going to happen. And I don't understand why. Okay, so check it out. He has drop down hips. So let's see if I can get you to see this. If you pay attention to the knee, there's a drop down, and you still don't get as much. Okay, yes you do. So with the drop down, you get the leg up that high. Okay. And all the way back. Okay. There we go. The double jointed knee still only gets you 90 degrees, so Okay. So let's push those back up. And for the ankles, they're just on a ball joint. So you can get it down that far. You can get it to hinge up that far. And none of this moves. And you do get good enough pivot. So that's not bad. Now, let's see. We're going to play it now. Now, what we're about to do is we're about to play with this dude, right? I'm going to try to get him in some kind of pose. And this big ass sword. Get that in his hand. And the shield, where would if I had to take it off, where would it go? I don't know. It doesn't show in instructions, so we're gonna put this. Attempt to put this in his hand. I guess there we go. So sword is big as hell, but he can hold it. You can hold it up. And like I said, this does articulate. And it's like a gun. You can see that. Which is dope. Let's get one of these. Let's get the long one in his hand. So he can hold that. It's pretty dope. So we got a firing weapon. Let's do this. Let's drop that down. That ankle. Let's get some pivot going on. Get that elbow in. And can he hold it? Yeah. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go over some size comparisons. I do have, and forgive me, man, for not knowing the name. I'm really not into the Gundam universe like that. If you know anything about me, I love dope plastic. So here's another one from Bandai. So those guys scale. He's pretty dope too. Let's get him out here next to Starscream by Hasbro. So those guys scale. Yeah, I really like this one. The colors on this one is dope. Let's move him to the background. He got this big ass rifle, which is pretty cool. Let's move Starscream. Let's see. Let's see how he scales. I had Rose out here, right? And those colors, man, they hit together really. That's how he scales with Goku. Even the green earring that's used on this, that green, kind of looks like the same green for the eyes. That's how those guys scale. Let's get my man 100 grand. You know who it is. Your boy Major Blood with She Spawn weapon. So those guys scale. And recently reviewed on the channel. Smooth that guy. Get him out here next to Paz Vizsla, Star Wars by Hasbro. Check out that review. Dope figure to me. All right. And let's do do one more. Let's get my girl out here. Riri. Bong. That's how she scales. Hasbro 6-inch line. Smooth measure blood. And we'll do one more. Let's see. Who we gonna go for? Oh yeah. Let me get my man out here, man. Iron Man. Let's get some different reds out there. And that's how those guys scale. Yeah. So, all in all, dope ass figure. The paint detail, the paint is really A1, like for real. It's A1. The colors, the paint, the detail is pretty good. Articulation, man, it's okay. I was expecting a lot more, but it is what it is. The tolerances for these parts that peg in, man, I wish they were a lot more tight. Instead of, when you're handling the guy, man, those, these things are going to fall off. Like I said, this does rotate. It does have some articulation, but be careful. Adjust it where you need it to be and leave it alone. These things here, like I said, if you're going to be handling the figure, they will fall out. So that's something to keep in mind. But I will say, Bandai, they Tamashii Nations, they redeemed themselves from that bullshit ass Stranger Things. I don't mean to get that figure a hard time, but and maybe it was my copy that had, those issues, but yeah, they still happen. I'm just trying to get this pegged in. I'm trying to get everything on him so we can close out. And there he is. Target exclusive. Is it a buy or pass? Honestly, I say it's a buy. It's a dope looking figure for $24.99 with all the accessories that you get. I say pick it up. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think about this one. And you guys know my saying, man. It's your boy Sean, and I'm out. 1.